sweeties! Jeez! It's 29 March 2020 and half the planet is in lockdown, whatever the hell that means. No one is enjoying this. But I guess we can all find ways to make our own magic. We can breathe, meditate, exercise in our bedrooms, talk to people we haven't spoken to in yonks, write books, and, provided there's someone around, have wild, passionate sex all afternoon. We might even try fasting. The point is, there's no better time to reset our bodies and our souls and our planets. And yes, it's ghastly, it's vile, but it's not forever. One day, maybe, we'll look back on all this and be grateful. Possibly. No, definitely. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free, and press the bell thing. You'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that. Let's get to the stars. Aries, my little banana. Well, of course, you'll be the first one to lose the plot. You really don't respond well to cages and curfews and, everyone giving you instructions. So, you will have to come up with some creative ways to calm your nerves. And that is aside from hurling abuse at anyone who crosses your path. Just try and accept right now that anyone in your space is going to drive you completely nuts. And ask them not to take it personally, because it actually has nothing to do with them. Ha! More importantly, you'll be figuring out ways to attract more money into your space. That's the thing. And for this, you'll need time and a little bit of peace and quiet, both of which you've got. So, use them well. Do some research. Trust that incredible creative brilliance. And talk to anyone who's listening. The world needs your courage now. Share it. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little hedgehog, are you still sitting at your desk trying to figure out how you're going to pay all the bills? Are you convinced you're all alone in the world? Have you told yourself no one can understand what you're going through? Guess what, darling? You're not the only one, and times of change are always lonely and weird. And yes, your changes are wilder than most and utterly confusing, but even though you're convinced no one gets it, and they probably don't get what you're going through, there's no need to go through it alone. Make some new friends. Remind yourself that no matter how weird you're feeling, there are always people out there who will benefit from your incredible kindness and your extraordinary courage. So just do your best to stay alert and very intuitive. You're marvelous at that. This too will pass eventually, and maybe you'll be glad you went through it. Let's see. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little chestnut. You've been having a stream of brilliant ideas, haven't you? Ideas for resurrecting your finances, creating new businesses. Quick, write them down while they're still in your head. Ideas evaporate, just like snow. So make notes while you're in such good form. And then do some research. Remember, no matter how weird the drama, there are always opportunities to make it better. You're one of those people who needs to be busy and upbeat. You're also a great communicator, so do what you do best, speak. You might offer an online course or start a blog or just tell a few jokes. There's genius in that head of yours. Here's your chance to share when no one has any option but to pay attention. This is what you call a captive audience. Yum! That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little cream puff, will you please stop panicking this instant? Just because it looks as though the world has come to an end doesn't mean it actually has. There are already tiny little flickers of light fluttering away at the end of that very long tunnel. For the start, the planets are telling us that we've reached crisis point, therefore things can only get better from here. A few weeks in lockup will help us appreciate each other more. Maybe we'll even start taking better care of our planet and take that look off your face. It's a possibility. But really, it's the finances that are getting to you. And for you, the potential for greatness and wealth, obviously, are fantastic. You've got some time now. Stay alert to opportunities. There are loads about. Keep looking. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little lion cub. As everyone knows, you're the king of the jungle, and you absolutely do not appreciate being locked up. It puts you in a very bad mood. And what you tend to do, of course, is wedge yourself on the couch and refuse to budge until someone shines a light in your face. All very well, but it's enough of that. Get off your ass and do something, anything. just so your people know you're still alive. How about bursting into song or teaching yourself a guitar? This is where your magic gets to show itself off. If you have lovers around, turn on that irresistible charm. They've already forgotten how it feels to have you shine your light on them. And don't worry about the money. The universe has taken care of you till now, and it's not about to stop. Just keep being grateful. And of course, eternally delicious. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my wonderful little buffalo. You're being the strong one for all of us. Marvelous. You're the one whipping up bedrooms out of cardboard boxes and planting beetroot under the floorboards. In fact, if there is an ounce of genius inside you, and what Virgo is without, this is the moment to display your magic. So while everyone's sulking, you'll be road testing a cure for the virus and finding a way to feed 5,000 people with half a loaf. Don't you dare let the inevitable depression stop you. Yes, of course, you're feeling everyone's pain and predicting problems for the next century. But that's your gift, finding ways out of the sludge. So, at home, start by tossing out anything you no longer need. This is the perfect time to spring clean. And then start recycling. That's it. You're making magic already. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little rosebud, you're at it again, aren't you? Weeping and wailing about what a failure you are, about how you haven't managed to single-handedly find a cure for the virus or eradicate hunger from the planet. You know very well how insane you are, endlessly setting yourself impossible tasks and then beating yourself up for not achieving them. How about a few weeks break from your own personal madness? The fact is, there's actually not much you can do about saving the world right now, except maybe pay some attention to saving yourself. So, remember that happiness is a choice. It's not something that just happens to you when the vibes are right. It comes from gratitude. So whenever you feel bad, make a list of things you're grateful for. It's much longer than you think. Start with, I'm grateful for the sunshine, and move on from there and smile. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little blowfish, as they say. There is nothing to fear but fear itself, and of course, a pissed off Scorpio. And right now you're extremely pissed off. What we have here is a Scorpio without any power. Nightmare. Or do we? Bearing in mind that most of you will have already found ways to be in charge of something, you'll doubtless either be running the country, and yes, Cyril is a Scorpio, or finding ways to fix it. But for those few who are stuck at home, there's plenty of potential for world domination that is as yet unexplored. Leave the work dramas for the time being. You can deal with those later. For now, you're managing the people at home and running a few other shows online. Or how about some yoga to calm you down? Or a thought, how about taking yourself a tad less seriously, just for a week or two? That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little cupcake, are you wondering who your friends are? Or what friendship really means? Don't waste your energy on such garbage. The real issue here is, do you know how to be a friend, and how much of you is there to go around? You're one of those people who can make everyone laugh even when the entire planet has gone to hell. So reach out in whatever way you can. You've probably already rescued all the lost animals in the neighborhood, and you've moved on to stranded relatives by now, and that's excellent. But this is where you shift your focus to yourself. The world needs you healthy. Work and money will sort themselves out sooner or later. Your love life's always insane, so no worries there. Just make some time for you. Have a bath. Comb your hair even. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little sweetheart, are you still saving the world? Excellent. Actually, how about treating the lockdown time as a kind of break from taking charge? How about treating it like a sort of retreat? You can take handfuls of vitamins and listen to your favorite music and stay in bed till lunchtime. Okay, maybe not that. But what you're probably doing is setting up Excel spreadsheets to monitor your daily progress. And if you must do that, this could probably be the perfect time to make some actual money. There are no distractions, loads of time to come up with brilliant new schemes. Just let everyone handle their drama their own way for once. You're busy enough. And in fact, isn't it about time for you to monitor your temperature and test your glucose levels? Yes? Off you go then. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little Fruit Loop. You probably haven't noticed this yet, but the entire universe is on lockdown. which means it's perfectly okay to carry on living in your head and playing in your bedroom with your drone. In fact, you've probably come up with a couple of really brilliant ideas for new computer games. Occasionally, I suppose you've stopped to ask yourself why everything suddenly seems so quiet, but only long enough to pat your dog and stick your face back in your book. How about finding ways to expand your income? There are loads of opportunities now, and you're the one to invent them. Then, how about phoning a few friends? They're probably not coping as well as you are. And they'll need some of your incredibly stupid jokes to keep them entertained. Give them a bell. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little goldfish, how are you doing? Hardly able to drag yourself off the couch, battling to find the courage to get through the day, or you've simply succumbed to the ongoing trauma and taken yourself to your bed. It's all fine. Take a break if you want to. The main point, though, is, are you enjoying it? Lying around feeling guilty will harm you a lot more than getting off your butt and putting one foot in front of the other. Take a salt bath first, though. It'll help you dump the baggage, most of which is not even yours. Then make a list of all the things you're afraid of. Go through it item by item and ask yourself if you can actually do anything to fix it right now. If yes, get on with it. Otherwise, get back into bed and turn on the TV. This is your favorite kind of entertainment. Enjoy it. That's it for Pisces. Thank you, fabulous creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Remember to wash your hands every 5 seconds and then laugh out loud. Stress is a much bigger killer than any boring old virus. So keep smiling even if you don't feel like it. You soon will. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, just press the button thing. It's free. And have a great week. Remind yourself every 5 minutes just how amazing you are. You're getting through this. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's important. Bye now.